It's an unmistakable soul sound born in the Memphis studios of Stax and High Records in the 60s and 70s and cradled in nightclubs on Beale Street. Half a century later and thousands of miles away, that sound is still embraced in a tiny town in the mountains of northern Italy and in the province of Bologna.
I have not seen a country, a city that is so infatuated with Memphis. I mean, literally, just bubbling with Memphis soul.
Hello, Porretta!
Welcome to Porretta, now known as home to the world's premier festival for vintage soul music. It features mostly Memphis artists such as Rufus and Carla Thomas, the Barkays, the Bo Keys, and Marvell Thomas.
The festival is billed, the Porretta Soul Festival, a tribute to Otis Redding.
I was hanging in Porretta.
It's here where you'll find TV shows and documentaries on Memphis artists, a street named after Otis Redding, a park named after Rufus Thomas, and these days you'll see photos of Memphis singer Tony Green on the back of buses in Italy.
My picture was on the back of the buses and whatever. I was like weeping so hard, child. I cried all my eyelashes off. I mean, I was just boo-hooing. And
Graziano Giuliani started the festival in 1987.
The gentleman who's a promoter of this festival in Porretta was a big fan of Memphis music, specifically at that time Stax Records, and more specifically Otis Redding.
27 years later, Porretta is considered the European showcase of the Memphis soul sound, coupled with a die-hard fan base.
so I'm like blown away. I'm standing on stage looking at the people and they knew me.
I mean, we're stars over there, not just the Barkays. I mean, people from Beale Street, the guys who sing in the clubs, are stars, mega stars in Porretta, Italy.
Back here in Memphis and in places like historic Beale Street, some Memphis musicians say they get more honor and respect in Italy than they do right here at home.
People that live in Memphis don't really have a clue about the music history of Memphis, Tennessee. People in Porretta did.
Tony Green says if she and other musicians didn't perform in Porretta, they wouldn't be able to pay their bills because of the lack of work in Memphis.
I wanted to work, and there was no work. And all I had in between me was God, you know, and that He was the one that really just helped me to get a call from Italy that really saved my life.
It's why Porretta, Italy is a small town with a big place in the hearts of musicians. A city they say is singing the soul of Memphis music, a soul they think is missing where the sound was born.
I live here. I was born here. When I go overseas, I am representing Memphis, Tennessee.
I wish the whole city could just take a trip to Porretta once a year. They'd learn a lot.